the Skit Guys Podcast, starring Tommy Woodard and Eddie James. And now, two guys who are faster than a speeding bullet, but only if that bullet averages a 12-minute mile. The Skit Guys.
What? Oh my goodness. We're back.
It's already 2018?
No, buddy.
What?
See?
We're back and it's not 2018?
See?
I didn't see this happening.
See, our intentions are getting better.
Because we had a plan.
We had a plan.
Yes.
You always need a plan, buddy.
A goal without a plan. There's a
goal without a plan is just...
Is a wish.
Is a wish.
It's a wish. A goal without a plan is a wish.
Who said that?
Jiminy Cricket?
Cricket?
Yeah, I think it was Jimmy Cricket.
Dr. Seuss?
I think it's Jimmy, no, because Dr. Seuss would have said...
Don't worry about saying goodbye. Be glad because there's something he said like that.
No, I think that's where the sidewalk ends. I think that's Shel Silverstein.
Dr. Seuss said...
Totally Shel Silverstein.
Let's not be sad over the goodbye. Let's rejoice over the hello or something.
I think Dr. Seuss said, enough lumping king was under Stunkeling, and he said goodbye because he had to fly. That was Dr. Seuss. I'm quoting it.
That was good.
Thanks.
We're gummy bears.
Oh, hey, speaking of.
Yeah, we're regular.
Right? Well, at least for a month. It's a pretty good run. I mean, a month is probably one of the best runs we've ever had, to be honest with you. But we don't just have a wish. We have a goal and a plan. And when you wish upon a star, right? That's the way it works.
I don't think so.
It totally works that way.
I don't think so.
Yes,
Not
it
at
does.
all. Oh, I'm trying to find the quote.
Yeah, this is what's great about actually recording in the same room with you. I can tell when you're paying attention. Because you're over there typing on your computer.
Oh, and I'm typing in the wrong thing because I'm just grabbing stuff like, how do you say goodbye when we say hello?
Oh, that's now we've gone to the Beatles.
You say goodbye, but
and
I say hello.
Hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello.
Oh, here's a good one. You don't need someone to complete you. You only need someone to accept you.
Oh, buddy.
Completely.
I just had a thought.
Completely was an italicized.
If the Beatles were from Hawaii instead of Great Britain, that song would be, you say aloha and I say aloha. Aloha. Because doesn't that seem goodbye and hello?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's crazy. I love
Our
Hawaii.
last goodbye was never said.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh. I don't even understand what that means.
I don't either. I don't like goodbyes, so let's just say, see you soon. Oh, that's something.
Oh, that's great.
That's something. That's in a movie.
Could be a lie.
That's in something.
Yeah. So anyway, here we are, audience.
Here we are.
November.
Number 91.
2 months in a row.
We are getting closer to our 100th podcast, friends.
Right?
Audience.
And because this is 91.
Yeah.
Now, what was 90?
90 was we have a TV show called Laugh with the Skit Guys.
Right. If you've never watched Laugh with the Skit Guys, go to your DVR.
Yeah, we have a new season.
Search it up.
Yeah, season 4.
Yeah. I think we're here in the States and in Canada.
Oh yeah. We're all over.
And in India?
That sucker.
India.
Yeah. That sucker gets played.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
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 It's a small world after
So
all.
we've taken some of those that we feel are best for audio, and
Yes.
we've worked up a new thing.
Tell them what's called.
Well, it's so cool. It's called Skit Guys TV on the Radio.
TV on the radio.
Yeah, it has its own theme song
TV
and everything.
on the radio.
So that way you can hear a little. You can be listening.
Yeah,
they're a little bit longer and
longer.
And if you're taking a run,
right?
Just have the runs, whatever.
Oh, and we're back to being more than regular.
So So we're gonna put those in there, and it's
Yes.
called Skit Guys TV on the radio.
Skit Guys TV on the radio.
So it's pretty cool, yeah.
And a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's like sitting around like in the 1950s.
Right?
Was it 50s or 20s?
40s.
40s.
Yeah.
40s.
You were right in the middle.
Oh, I was so
close.
right somewhere.
So close.
Yeah.
Just a little fireside chat with us.
Exactly. It's like you're listening to the radio.
Right.
Yeah. And you could see it in your head. And then you could go watch it on the video. You could go watch it on your phone and see what you got.
I don't know the words of that song at all, do you?
I don't.
Video killed the radio star. Nope, we're bringing it back.
That's it.
We're
That's
reviving the radio star.
You think?
I think so. Thank you, Thomas Dolby. Nope, that was Blinding Me with Science.
I don't even know.
I don't know who sang that either.
I don't even know. But it's November. I know that.
November.
It's November.
Novembre.
When you're a little kid, did you ever go, thanks a lot? Did you ever do that? Thanks for nothing. Did you ever do that?
Yes.
Thanks for nothing.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because children are ungrateful.
They are little brats.
Right?
Thanks for nothing. What does that even mean? Think about the concept of that word. Thanks for nothing.
For nothing.
Or
I'm grateful that you gave me nothing.
For nothing.
I think it's a way of saying I'm not thankful.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
No, we're Gen Xers, so sarcasm is in our blood.
Oh, it's a blessing.
Yes.
Sarcasm is a gift that keeps on giving.
Well, you wouldn't have The Simpsons if it wasn't for Gen Xers, right?
That is true.
So yeah, or thanks a ton.
Have you ever noticed how Gen X sounds like a pharmaceutical?
Gen X.
Like it's a pill?
Yeah, Gen X.
What are you taking? I'm taking Gen X.
Gen X.
Oh, is it helping? Yeah. It really is. I'm a lot more sarcastic.
That's right. That's right.
It's a pill that makes you sarcastic.
Which has made the millennials
right
who they are today.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. We were so jaded.
Yeah. Yeah, but we didn't want to do that to our kids.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah.
We're just joshing millennials.
We are.
We're just because we're cynical.
Right?
We're
but
jaded.
We love you.
We're Gen Xers.
We're gonna share.
Thanks for nothing.
Thank you, Gen Xers.
That's what millennials are saying. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah. I don't want to take your Gen X.
We're gonna do it differently.
So you asked if I'd ever said that.
Yeah.
Was there a reason you were asking that?
Well, it's just November. It's just Thanksgiving time.
Time to be thankful.
It's time to be thankful. So I was just trying to think if there was some other things like thanks a ton, thanks for nothing, thanks a lot. Like what are some other like where you take something so beautiful and you
make
twist it
so ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or like with your kids, if you go, what do you say? And they go, thank you. But it's so venomous.
How about this one? Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh.
What does that even mean?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
So I'm thankful that you offered it, but I'm not going to thank you for it.
Or this. It's the Kardashian stuff. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
That was the last thing I said to my wife when I left the other day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
That's sad. What if that's the last thing I said to her while we were in our presence? Bye.
Bye.
What's the last thing Tommy said to you when you were together? Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Oh dear.
I'm thankful that...
Let's have a little think tank therapy right now. Think tank therapy.
I'm going to fill up my think tank right now.
Yeah. Do you ever do that? Do you ever stop? I sound like Jiminy Glick. Do you ever stop and look around you and see what's around you?
wrote a book.
Because you know it's got to be good. Do you ever do that? Do you ever look around and think about it? What do you do, Tommy? Tell me what you do. But you want to be thankful.
Well, I'm pretty ungrateful, so I don't ever fill it up. I just leave it empty and keep.
But do you ever like when's those times for you? Do you go? You start counting your blessings. You just start thinking about things.
Well, I count my blessings one by one. I count my blessings to see what God has done.
Oh dear.
I count my blessings, name them one by one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well,
No, usually I don't think I'm super ungrateful. I don't want to say I'm not ungrateful. I think it's hard to live and be human and not be somewhat ungrateful. You just take things for granted,
Was there ever a period of your life that you were ungrateful? Like you look back and go, oh, I was just selfish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think probably from birth until last year, probably. No, I as a teenager, I remember, I think you get 21, 22, and you try and look at your folks, and you're like, oh, gosh, I took so much for granted. Then as you continue to grow, you have kids, and you're like, oh, my parents had to put up with that.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents, Or there's times that I'll make a decision, and I was like, why did I make that decision? I was like, oh, my parents instilled that in me. Mm-hmm. And it is that thankfulness,
That's good.
But yeah, I think so. I think that the times that I get really thankful is when I just realize how blessed I am,
Yeah.
And that I don't deserve anything good, but there's a lot of good stuff in my life. Like, what about you?
I think it's the same way.
It's a tough question to answer, isn't it?
Yeah. I think in my 20s, because, I worked at Saddleback, and I lived with people because I was an intern. So I lived with certain people. Because I didn't make enough money.
You had several families.
Several families I lived with, and they instilled a lot in me.
Yeah.
And the people that I worked with, I think, so 20 years, fast forward the tape, 20, 25 years later.
Yeah.
I think about those times, and I was foolish, and I was I so selfish. But I just go, my goodness, like I think about those times and I think what I must have done or what I must have said and I must have been like.
Yeah.
Because you see it in other people, and you go, oh, that's that. Oh, I had to have done that. I had to have been worse than that.
Yes.
And these people never gave up on me. They never stopped loving. And so I find myself a lot in certain ways of going, hey, thank you for teaching me this. Thank you for teaching me this. Thank you for teaching me this. I try to always go. I heard from a friend, from someone that I used to work with, saying something that someone that poured a lot of time into me said, I hope Eddie this was probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And the statement was, I hope Eddie gets it. He's been given a lot. I hope he gets it. I hope
this person said it to you?
No,
or about
said
you?
it about me.
To someone else.
Yeah. And this friend told me.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was a statement of, I hope Eddie gets it.
Yeah.
He's been loved on a lot. If there's any kid that's been loved on in his 20s and his early 30s, who's been poured into, who's been given knowledge and wisdom and mentorship and everything else, the keys to the kingdom in a lot of ways, I hope he gets it. I hope he does something with it.
I know who it was. I can tell by the way you imitated them.
But that really,
that's a good word.
It's a harsh word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that word of, okay, do I get it? And if I do get it, how am I giving back? And what am I doing with what I've been given? So,
and really the truth is, we never really get it.
Well, it's a tough, I mean, to say that I'm 47 now, and I go, oh, well, that's a tough thing to say about anybody, you know? So, but
thankfulness is a reflective feeling in so many ways, right? It's when you reflect on things that you really experience that thankfulness. And unless you're in the moment of something and you can just look around and go, oh, somebody just did something for me right at that time. Yeah. It's when you look back, which is why the older you get, you feel that people younger than you are ungrateful.
Oh,
you know?
And that's happened,
Yeah. But the truth of the matter is, you're ungrateful. I'm ungrateful. It's human nature.
I remember when we moved back to California with my wife.
Yeah.
There was a family that took us in because, again, it was almost like starting all over. We were
1999, 2000?
1999? Yeah. Started working on downloads, started working on just different stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But you're pretty much starting from scratch. And so, talk about building a dream. For the future of downloads and scripts on a site and all this kind of stuff. We were living with a family and we were living in this room, and I'm so grateful that they allowed us to live with them. Yeah. And I used the restroom one night and I clogged the toilet. Okay. Um,
You
and
regular.
I'm not joking. So when I flushed,
Oh no.
it just kept going.
Oh,
The
no.
toilet just
no.
I stepped out of the bed the next morning and my foot hits the carpet and I hear
Oh no. Like
and I'm
it
like,
flooded the whole floor.
I flooded the whole downstairs.
Oh no.
I flooded the whole downstairs.
Oh no.
And I open up those doors and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I mean, I know it's me. I did it to this family of 5.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm so embarrassed and I'm so defensive. And I'm 29.
Yeah,
and I'm defensive.
Yeah.
And here's the crux of my selfishness.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, all our stuff was on a computer. Okay?
Yeah.
Like all our scripts, everything that we've been building, everything that I've been, this could be a book, this could be something, this could be something,
Begged,
this could be
borrowed, or
something.
stolen.
Huh?
Begged, borrowed, or stolen. That was our first book.
That and even the stuff that we were making, we were putting out to sell.
Yeah.
All of that was on this computer, and that computer is on the floor.
Oh.
And in my brain, all I could think about was, is my stuff safe? Is this stuff? And that's all I could. I was obsessed by my computer needing to get it checked. And the person that owned this home was like, do you not see what's going on around you?
Oh.
Do you not see that we have bigger problems than your computer?
Oof.
And talk about just being just whipped in the face.
That's
and
a wake-up call.
Oh, my goodness, and going, I am so unthankful. I am so ungrateful. I'm embarrassed, but I'm very prideful and I'm very selfish and I'm very unthankful.
Was the computer okay?
It was.
'Cause that's all that matters. Right?
It was. But I look back on those times and I just go, those are the people that I call and go, I love you. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that you could have excommunicated me so far out of your life.
And who would blame them? Right.
But they haven't. They didn't.
Man.
And it's a huge, I think those are the things that it took a tribe to build me. It took a village to build into me. And so those are the things I go, that's what I look at.
I think I experience real, genuine thankfulness every time I eat like a good crinkle cut French fry.
Amen.
Or like a fresh cut French fry.
Shake Shack.
That's the moment that it's like, thank you.
Let's go to Shake Shack.
We should go to Shake Shack.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
So
Shake Shack is 15 minutes down the road.
We should totally go. It's so good.
Oh Lord. Thank you for Shake Shack.
Thank you for Shake Shack.
What? Thank you for Shake Shack.
Thank you, Shake or Shack, whoever.
Whatever came first.
Or last name.
They're both good.
Mr. Shack, Mr. Shake.
Mr.
Thank you for
Shack.
getting together.
Yeah. Hey, that guy is he's reconfiguring the world of food.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's building restaurants to where you don't tip.
Really?
Yeah. So 15 years later, you may listen to this podcast and go, "Oh, that's how all the restaurants do it now." But the guy that invented Shake Shack has other restaurants that are more high end.
Yeah.
This guy was the first guy in New York to make a restaurant that had no smoking, and it was the only place that had no smoking.
Wow.
But he tried to build a restaurant and build food to go, where would I want to go? Yeah. And one of them was, I don't want to be around people that smoke. And it was revolutionary because every restaurant you could go into smoked. Airplanes you could go into smoke.
I'm thankful that you can't anymore.
I'm thankful. So the guy from Shake Shack did that, instituted that to what we're living in today. He invented Shake Shack, and he's built two restaurants where the tip is built into the food service. And so it's one-stop shop. Yeah. And pretty much when you pay your bill, you're going, well, I would have paid that anyway because so the prices are hiked up a little bit. Oh, but you at the end of the day, you're going, well, I'm not putting a tip because it's all built in. It's boom.
Long as the service stays good. Long as the service stays good.
But you build on that.
Long as the service stays good.
But you build on that.
Long as service stays good.
I'm thankful for that.
I'm thankful for that.
There's a rabbit trail. Sorry. So anyway, big rabbit trail. So that's what we do, though.
Right.
This is kind of a serious podcast.
This has been so serious.
Yeah.
It's so serious.
Do you have any Thanksgiving memories that are fun?
I remember, I may have shared this before. It's one of my favorite memories is we would always have Thanksgiving and go to cousin's house or my grandparents' house, or they'd come to our house. And my cousin Danny and I, we would always get extra rolls and we would stuff them in like our coat pockets, and then go
like a
hobo.
hobo.
Yes, like a hobo. Yes, and then we would go out into the yard because it was always chilly, so you'd have to figure it on. Then we go and we'd play, and then we'd pretend like we were huddled up somewhere eating our rolls, or it was just we'd be out there and like the rolls are so good.
Because you're so cold.
You're so cold, and so like this is just so good. So I always remember that.
It was almost like you're being adults going to the Shake Shack.
Yes,
it was the equivalent of a hamburger.
And I genuinely love Thanksgiving food.
I do too.
And it drives me nuts when people want to do Thanksgiving and not do Thanksgiving food.
Oh,
it makes me kind of mad.
Hey.
Yeah.
Or when you mess with the stuffing.
Don't change it.
Oh.
Why would you change it? Don't change that. What are you trying to do?
What are you doing to that?
Don't do that.
What are you doing to that? Leave it
alone.
It's
wrong. Now, I'm super excited. Rabbit Trail. Because I got a new waffle iron. Mm-hmm. Like it's a Belgian waffle iron.
You make stuffing with it?
No. But almost. There's a recipe where you take leftover stuffing.
Stop.
Mix a couple of eggs in it.
Buddy.
Put it in the waffle iron.
Buddy.
Then take it out.
Buddy.
Pour some gravy on it.
No.
And maybe some turkey remains. And you've got crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside.
Okay. Can I? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to my parents for Thanksgiving.
Yes. You want to come to my house and try it?
Will you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Help
I want to
remember.
taste that.
I know.
Are you going to run? You going to do the turkey trot this year?
Yeah, you going to do it?
Yeah, we've already signed up.
Turkey trot. You have?
Yeah.
Turkey trot. Hey, if you're in Edmond, Oklahoma, come join us at the turkey trot.
Come join us at the turkey trot. Be fun.
We're going to do it.
Okay. Thanksgiving memory.
Thanksgiving memory for Eddie.
I was in my early 20s in California.
Yes.
Okay. I did not go home this Thanksgiving.
Got it.
So there was a few of us that were single, and we decided to have our first Thanksgiving.
Just the single folk.
Just the single folk, okay? Yeah. So
that's folk. No L, just folk.
Just folk.
Yeah.
So we went to Costco, wherever the equivalent of that was, and we got the turkey and the stuff. No, and I don't even know half of us knew what to do, okay? I bought, just as an appetizer, I went to the frozen.
Hold on, you gotta stop, because if you don't know Eddie, he can have the best intentions, but not really get all the information, right? He's like, well, this is how it has to work.
Right.
I got it, okay. So I already know this is gonna be good.
So I went to the frozen food section, and there was these mozzarella sticks, for a better word. I thought these would be great, and the people were going, mozzarella sticks
at Thanksgiving.
Mozzarella sticks. So I bought a box of like 48 of these suckers. Okay, for an appetizer while the food's cooking. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm in my early 20s, and so there's a little bit of ownership to this. My money bought this box
They have to be eaten. I can see where this is going.
So we cook them. And back then, the things that you ate with...
Grandma Ortez.
Yeah.
You don't waste anything.
Don't waste anything. And back then, with mozzarella sticks, it was honey mustard. Not ranch.
Yeah, that's true. That was kind of the thing back then.
Not mozzarella.
Yeah.
It was honey mustard.
Honey mustard's kind of gone away. Yeah.
So, okay. Ugh, it just makes me vomit a little bit thinking about this.
How many sticks do you think were in the box?
48.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. So we eat
this is your appetizer before the meal. Okay, good.
So the meal's cooking, and I put these suckers in because I think these things are going to be eaten.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Why would they? Right?
Who doesn't want a
we
good
got
mozzarella
a big old thing of honey mustard, like a bowl of honey mustard to dip, and no one's eating them.
Nope.
No one's eating them
because it's Thanksgiving.
So Eddie James starts eating them. Eddie James and the honey mustard was so sweet, good. This is back in the time when I'm drinking like Coca-Colas, like they're going out of style, So I'm just dipping and I'm eating these mozzarella sticks, dipping in honey mustard,
and probably going around going, anybody else? These are good. Anybody else want one?
And everybody's saying no.
I'm saving up for Thanksgiving food.
Well, your buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating.
Oh man.
How many do you think I ate?
36.
Gosh, that would have been good. It was over 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You ate over 20 mozzarella before Thanksgiving meal?
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving meal?
Yeah. And then you add that sweet honey mustard. To this day.
Yeah.
To this
you
day.
Don't like honey mustard?
I do not. I have not touched, since that Thanksgiving, I have not touched honey mustard.
So can I go out on a limb and say it was probably, that was probably somewhere around November 27th. I'm going to say maybe December 7th was when you actually went potty.
Yeah, probably.
A day which will live in infamy.
But I went upstairs and vomited.
Oh.
I made myself so sick. I made myself so sick. Like nauseous sick that I had to excuse myself away from the single folk and went to a bathroom and was because
did you come back down?
No, I was sick. Stuffing? I was sick. I couldn't believe how sick I was. Like I paid for them. I have to eat them. So anyway.
Okay. Well, you know what? We hope, as you have shared a very intimate Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I hope this isn't your Thanksgiving podcast. Like, let's listen to the Skit Guys and celebrate.
To listen to while we're eating.
Yeah, guys, there's not a lot of wholesome stuff going on in the world today. Let's listen to the Skit Guys as we eat.
And at the same hand, can I encourage everyone who's listening, just in honor of Eddie, to maybe have mozzarella sticks this Thanksgiving as an appetizer.
Hey,
with honey mustard.
We have a Skit Guys Instagram.
Yeah.
Send us pictures.
Take pictures. Yeah, tag it.
Tag it. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, tag it to us.
Thanksgiving, and we're having mozzarella sticks with honey mustard before the meal.
You have to put before the meal mozzarella. # before the meal mozzarella. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, we did ask, this was like last month. We asked
what people were thankful for on Facebook.
Yeah, and we were doing it last month because that's Thanksgiving in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
That's why we did it.
Right.
But don't go back and read the post because it'll seem like we didn't know.
And we did know.
We were just being silly because we're thankful for our Canadian friends.
We had the best intentions.
Best intentions.
Yeah, we love Canada.
We do love Canada.
Yeah,
because I love poutine. Oh my gosh. I can't go down that road, but I am so thankful. Like,
I'm thankful for poutine too.
Like
it's so good.
Okay.
Are we going to Shake Shack?
I think.
Oh my
goodness. Keep saying it. We are. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But we did ask some folks on our Facebook friends what they're thankful for, and got some good reactions. Karen said that she was thankful for gravity, and these go together: gravity and that feeling when you lay down, which everybody knows that feeling. And can I tell you something? The only reason the feeling exists is because of gravity.
Amen.
Like those things go together. Without gravity, you don't get the feeling.
Oh, amen.
So, Karen, we're right there with you.
Sabrina on Facebook said these. Amazing stories of thankfulness, and here I was going to say fresh hot piece of garlic toast. I mean, in a home with 5 children, 3 being teenage boys, I'm blessed to get one bite, let alone an entire hot piece.
Oh.
Maybe not be big, but I'm sticking with this.
You know what? Have you ever eaten the garlic toast right out of the oven?
No. No.
Like,
is it good?
You can't have one piece. Like if you were like making the garlic toast and nobody's around, you're gonna eat the whole piece and then probably another one.
Not if it's dipped in honey mustard, I'm not.
Was it Sabrina? I'm with Sabrina on that. And thank you, Sabrina, for being a mom who thinks of her boys and lets them actually eat.
There were so many Facebook, it went from, hey, I'm recovering from a stroke to I got an abusive relationship. I mean, there was reconciled my marriage. So many different ways of, and isn't that life? There are so many levels of what hurt is and what pain is, and going through those things, you go, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for this.
Yeah, and somebody put in there they were thankful they couldn't get through a difficult time without their church family.
Yeah,
they were thankful for their church family.
It's the body of Christ.
Yeah, it really is. And what it's great is, just as there's multiple levels of love, I love ice cream, I love someone that I'm married. Thankfulness is the same way. It's okay to be thankful for hot garlic toast and the body of Christ. That helps me get through life.
Amen. Philippians 1:3 says, every time I remember you, I'm thankful for you. I thank God for you.
Can you say that to me?
Huh?
Can you say that to me?
Hey, Tommy, every time I remember you, I thank God for you.
Every time?
Yeah.
Every time.
His friends are friends forever, buddy.
Every time.
Yeah, every time.
Every time you're thankful.
Yeah.
Every time.
I'm thankful for the good times and the bad times.
But I mean, at the moment you're thankful, every time you think of Tommy, you're thankful.
There are times we have to work out some stuff, but I'm thankful after that. Think about our friendship, man.
I don't know if Paul was thankful every
Well, on remembrance. On remembrance. See, which is it's full circle. It's what I've been talking about. I remember people and I'm thankful.
And I said thankfulness is a reflective feeling.
Right.
Remembering. Yeah. I think we're on the same page.
Yeah. Oh, well, then you think of like Interstellar, the movie.
Oh.
Matthew McConaughey. Horrible movie, but what did he say?
Slow movie. He said, we exist to be memories of our children.
For our kids.
Yeah. Hopefully good ones.
Yeah. You want them to be thankful at the end of the day. Because that's really all that matters.
That's it.
You know, I mean, on this earth, I mean, who's going to talk about you? It's people you leave behind. Yeah. You want them to be thankful. You want that to be great memories.
Yeah.
You want them to thank God for you.
Every day in the 4th grade, we line up to go to lunch. And we would sing the Johnny Appleseed song. Did you ever sing that?
I don't think I did.
This is what we'd sing every day in 4th grade, public school.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Lord is good to me. And so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need. The sun and the rain and the apple seed. The Lord is good to me.
It's good, buddy.
Yeah. Just remember that. I'm thankful for teachers that
thankful. We've had kind of a think tank therapy.
It has been very nice.
That's what we should call this episode, think tank therapy.
No.
What are we calling it?
We're calling it Thanksgiving Mozzarella Sticks.
Oh, yummy.
And I'm thankful for mozzarella sticks. But not honey mustard. Wow. I'm thankful for you. I don't express it very well, but I really am thankful for you.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm thankful for you. It's crazy what we get to do together.
It's nuts.
It's nuts.
It's nuts. I'm thankful that there are people that want to listen to us ramble about things. And we call them audience members.
You're our audience.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you, friends. All right, we're out. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope it'll be a good one for you. We will have the next thing you'll hear is a Ski Guys TV on the Radio episode for the next podcast after this one. But we're climbing the charts to 100, baby.
That's right.
And that's going to be a great time, man.
So keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the cigars.
Maybe we should have like 100th anniversary podcast somewhere.
We're just thinking way too big.
Huh?
We're thinking way too big.
There could be cities all over. We could at the same time.
We've got to go.
Same time.
He's just a dreamer, and I love it. I'm
it's
thankful
like
how he
the 100th episode, 12 years in the making.
You just got to go.
All right. I guess I'll see you at Thanksgiving, buddy.
I'll see you at Thanksgiving
sign
for the turkey trot. I do need to sign up for it.
Yeah, and I want some of that food you're about to make.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
The Skit Guys podcast is brought to you by skitguys.com, where you can always watch their videos for free and peruse all things Skit Guys. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode of the Skit Guys podcast. Until then, live long and lie prostrate.